Hello. Hi, everyone, and welcome. Today, I am going to continue playing the game Two Point Museum. And so, without further ado, let's go. Hello. Hmm. This looks weird. This looks better, I think.
For all the subjects we discuss in depth across the county, the planet, and the universe, our understanding of the sea is still remarkably shallow. Our limited knowledge means there's very little public interest in the oceans. But with such low enthusiasm, the county won't fund the infrastructure to learn anything new. Something has to give, or stay the same indefinitely, I suppose.
Guests are reminded that I will not match your enthusiasm. I see this stuff all the time.
Hello. Yeah, I am doing fine. How about you? How are you doing? Hmm.
Guests are reminded that experiencing wonder does not mean going for a walk.
Okay. I guess I need to hire stuff for my museum. Oh, wow. You mentioned an 8 hours drive in the car in total. What happened?
This is a pre-recorded announcement. What's it like in the future?
Mhm. Sonic.
Ask questions. This is a museum. Sadly, that's a common one.
The Tuna Fishman.
Staff are reminded to explain things slowly and loudly.
Well, yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, I can imagine it Howard Drive is definitely going to make anyone completely exhausted, yeah.
Hi, I'm Hayley Von Trowell, and you're listening to Digging Deeper, the show that delves into the world of archaeology, the unexplained, and minuscule museums. Today, is the Earth really comprised of multiple layers? Well, according to Professor Mubley Craynipple, it's not. Craynipple has reportedly spent months tapping the surface of Svalbard with a teaspoon in a bid to crack the Earth open and prove it's a giant chocolate egg. So far, his findings have proved inconclusive, but the professor hopes to resume his experiment once he recovers from a bout of hypothermia that currently has him hallucinating he's a door handle called Pete. A theory that holds considerably more water than us living on a giant confectionery treat.
Prior to making your donation, we'd like to remind you that all this stuff does not come cheap. reminded, hope for the best and expect something else. Thank you. Speechless by an exhibit are reminded to snap out of it. Guests should close their mouths while feeling amazed. We appreciate the thought.
Fish, the joke of the sea at the outline.
Guests for the screening of Perilous Spandex in Theatre 4 are reminded that this is still not a cinema.
And we're back! Time now for another fascinating tidbit of information for your edification. Did you know? Today marks the 1-year anniversary of the opening of the world's smallest museum, a red box containing the world's largest phone. It says here that the communication device is so ancient, it can only be powered by feeding strange circular discs into it at regular intervals. Museum curator Reginald Trippleworth eagerly proclaimed on the landmark anniversary that he's looking forward to welcoming the museum's first visitor in the near future. We'll be right back after this.
Yeah, that's right. I got the other assistants or salespeople to dress up as tails. Look at the plushy stuff. They look really good. And so I have a Sonic the Hedgehog clothing line.
Exhibits are not for sale, but I am willing to hear a number. Wow me. Guests are asked not to steal the exhibits, though I do enjoy a chase.
Yeah, I saw the news about Sonic Unleashed. I think it's good news for fans. It does require you to already own the files, so it's not necessarily something for everyone, I guess, because you actually need to own the files on the you need to own the game files on Xbox. So you have that step, but then it's I think it's a positive step.
Attention, donation stands are full of money.
Always good to see more games. Yeah, ordered more games available on PC.
Don't sweat through the fiery days of summer. Fight back and relax with the Frost Dragon cooling system. It's a breath of fresh, frozen air. Keep your friends cold and your extremities colder with the Frost Dragon cooling system. Coming soon from Bungle Technologies.
To our team departing on an expedition, I'm sure you'll need it.
Yeah, there was some Sonic games which never came out on PC, which is a shame. And then you had some games which did come out on PC, but then which never made it to digital platforms, or at least never made it to Steam.
A third disgusting place.
For example, I'm thinking of Sonic Heroes, which did come out on PC many years ago. There was a physical disc version, but then yeah, never made it to Steam. Yeah, Gears of War collection, that would be nice actually, if they did port it to PS5 and to PC as well, because on PC we never had Gears of War 2 and 3, we only had the first one, which was originally a game for Windows Live exclusive, and then there was
Fewer crimes.
it did come out later on as well, more recently, some kind of remaster for the Microsoft Store. And then, yeah, there is Gears 4, which is also on the Microsoft Store, and Gears 5, which finally made its way to Steam. But then, yeah, for regardless of the PC store that you use, Gears of War 2 and 3 never came out on PC. So it'll be good if those actually did come out on PC.
Guests struggling to find donation stands are asked to look harder. Or we could add more.
Yeah, I have not been a huge fan of the Microsoft Store. Yeah, I just find it a little bit clunky to install. Sometimes it doesn't work very well to install stuff and so forth. It's just, yeah, can be a bit of a challenge to use. So that's not ideal. That's why I prefer GOG or Steam for gaming platforms. And yeah, for God of War collection, that would be good if that's true. Yeah, it's hard to say because
Did you know that?
we've been having those rumors for quite a bit of time now, and hard to say if it's going to indeed take place or not. Yeah, there were rumors about
A very
some
exciting
other
Natalie
Sony
Brooks
games
novel
coming to
believes
PC,
she's
like
made a major archaeological discovery.
which one? Gran Turismo, for example,
Can you
didn't
tell
really
us what you found, Natalie?
pan out. So who knows? And sometimes as well, you have developers who test, they try, they do things,
Paper?
but then for whatever reason, sometimes those plans just don't pan out. If for whatever reason the management changes their mind or whatever, then it just never gets
Hopefully with
released as well. So that's also something to bear in mind. And I mentioned Gran Turismo 7. So the game did come out quite a bit of time ago on PlayStation, but I think it came out 2-3 years ago. So it would have been ripe for a port on PC, I guess, because it's no longer new. But then, yeah, it's just it hasn't happened yet. Who knows? Maybe. Maybe it might come out in the future, I don't know, but then at this stage, I think most people give up.
Announcement. If you can smell an exhibit, you're standing too close.
Yeah, another curious game which somehow never got ported would be Ratchet and Clank. So we had the sequel, we had Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, the sequel which came out on PC, but then the previous version, which is called just Ratchet and Clank, which originally came out on PS4 and also available on PS5. Well, that one never made it to PC as well, so
Saying farewell to the
a little bit hard to tell sometimes whether the plans for those games to be ported on PC, because yeah, I would have thought that the original Ratchet and Clank would have been ported to PC as well, not just a sequel, but then it didn't happen. The same goes for Uncharted as well. The adventure games Uncharted, those were so those came out originally on PS3, and then there was a remaster, or some kind of remastered compilation or whatever, which came out for PS4. But yeah, it never found its way to PC. We only had Uncharted 4, which came out on PC, the Legacy of Thieves Collection. But then Uncharted 1, Uncharted 2, and Uncharted 3, well, those are lost.
On the helipad. Oh, and
For the time being, those are not available on PC.
also good news. Donations are always welcome and never returned.
That's almost your lot for today. But first, some breaking news. Widespread excitement at the discovery of the long-sought-after droopy discs, thought by some to be proof of alien visitations, was dashed today when it was revealed that the shiny metallic circles were, in fact, an obsolete form of media once used to store data and play audio. The two 16-year-olds who made the discovery are being treated for shock after discovering that information and music don't exclusively exist in a magical cloud in the sky. I've been Hayley Von Trowell, and you've been listening to Digging Deeper. Thanks for sticking with me.
Announcement: crates should be opened, not left waiting. appears after your visit. We can't account for your family and friends. Focus. The museum does not monitor guest donations, but I do.
Hello, Loop73. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that the patch has broken the Xbox version. So I'm playing on the PC Steam version. I haven't
Leaving now.
had any issue yet, at least. So far, so good. But I'm guessing that, yeah, if the new update breaks the Xbox version, then they're going to release a new version, a new patch for the Xbox soon. I hope. Oh, it won't even launch. Wow, that's pretty big issue then, yeah.
Lost and found report. Nope, that's an exhibit. Why does this keep happening?
Yeah, I put Sonic and Shadow in the entrance to show the visitors that this is the Sonic and Shadow Museum.
Mess on the floor. Robo Janitor. Dryer on the fritz. Robo Janitor. The Robo Janitor is designed to fix absolutely everything, with some major exceptions. Oh, Robo Janitor, what would we do without you?
You would live in your own filth.
Yes, I suppose we would. Robo Janitor, coming soon from Bungle Technologies.
Guests are reminded to read about the exhibits and stop asking me. It should go without saying, but here goes. No climbing on bones, fossils.
Did you say you got
or other
3 stars on the museum? Wow. That's pretty impressive. I only got 1 star on the previous museum, and this is the second one, and I still don't have any star for this one. A bigger note.
Children found talking to me, and therefore breaking regulations, will be humoured begrudgingly.
Yeah, I think I still have a lot of work to do before I can actually get 5 stars, let alone 2 stars. Okay. Trenton.
Guests are reminded not to make this about them. Gift shop requires restocking. There's nothing to buy.
Yeah, 3 stars in 3 museums. Well, that's a lot. So I guess the difficulty would increase more and more, and then they would say 4 stars in 4 museums and so forth. So now I have a wide net. Guess we can use that to fish. Hmm.
But in the event of an emergency, the museum will always prioritize the exhibits. There's loads more where you came from. Thank you for visiting the museum. Are you not done yet? Reminded not to think about their own relatively brief longevity.
No dear, a little more money. Okay, well, I have no choice. I have to increase the ticket price. Good prices need to go up 100 instead of 75 because, yeah, maybe a little bit more actually. I don't know. Let's try this. Exactly. Inflation. I did not add any new
The same number of
attraction or
notes
anything, but then, yeah,
no less.
since the museum is not making any money, well, I don't feel comfortable increasing the prices of the plushies because they are really $100 each. I thought it's pretty expensive for a plushie, but yeah, apparently it seems to be 100. So it's, although they don't seem to be paying 100. I'm not sure. Oh well. Hello. And I need to choose something to sell. Yeah. Yeah, I think it has to be the dinosaur toy. Oh,
Harrison Wolf on 2-Point Radio.
so I need to
Harrison Wolf
sell
broadcasting
plushies
from
of
the crest
some kind of a snack.
society, only on 2-Point Radio.
How
Today,
original.
got some tips for lying low and blending in. Why don't you
Okay,
make
so you
yourself
cannot go
sing
anywhere in the
this
museum, I
next song?
guess.
For
Doesn't
everyone
fit
else,
here,
toilets
doesn't.
are located in the bathroom. You're welcome.
Ah. Looks like it's quite specific in where they want me to put those cheesy Gubbins plushies. It has to be in store. Okay. Technically, if they wanted maximum exposure and maximum visibility, I would have thought that anywhere else in the museum would have been better because not everyone goes to the gift store. Oh, red. It needs 3 pairs.
Announcement. If you're
Yeah, I fully agree with you, Draw 29. Not the best strategy to increase prices at this stage, but then, yeah, I have no choice. It's either this or game over. So it's red for some reason. Oh no, the toilets are fixed. And wow, you say 20k a month in some of your museums? That's pretty good, I think. I was doing, or at least I thought I was doing quite well in the first museum, but I was definitely not making 20k a month.
partying now. I'm always so
I
glad
think it
you
was
don't have to go.
in the first museum, I was only making what 2,000-3,000 a month, which is alright, I guess. But then, yeah, definitely not as high as what you were doing. I, yeah, I'm not sure how to do that actually. I mean, maybe it is possible in the game to have a different price for kids versus adults. I don't know. I have not seen that. It seems to be only.
Medical
Oh.
attention. Not this again.
It seems I could only choose a single price. But yeah, fully agree with you. It makes sense in real life to have a low price to attract families, right? And if the kids come for free or at a very, very low cost, then the parents are more inclined to bring the kids to the museum. But in this game, for some reason, I do see some kids walking around by themselves. So either the parents are neglectful or they're just somewhere else in the museum. Hmm.
Guests should keep sticky fingers, both literal and
I think I saw earlier, for example, there was I recall a kid who bought, I guess they bought the Sonic the Hedgehog costume, so they were just dressed in that, and then yeah, the kid was by himself or herself. There was no parent, there was no adult with that kid, so that was yeah.
Staff should seek medical attention in the museum before going to a hospital.
Now for some of those survival tips I promised. If you're ever in a sticky situation, this move is sure to shake just about anybody. What you want to do is point to the middle distance in a direction of your choosing and shout, "Look, a bear." You see, they're going to start turning, looking around, saying, "Hey, where's this bear?" Meanwhile, you've fled the scene. Works every time.
Your stuff could end up in a museum. Dream big. Attention. The expedition team are leaving now. Please say goodbye and good riddance. Maintenance announcement. People, like plants, need water. Expedition team returning from 2.C. Announcement. Fine, I admit it. I miss the students. The expedition team are leaving now. Please say goodbye and good riddance.
Imagine a place filled with things you could never afford. Whoa! Countless, priceless artifacts from every corner of the world. Oh, locked away for safekeeping. Well, keep imagining. Oh, Jumbo Museum. The museum for big spenders.
Guests are reminded to visualize making a big donation. Thank you. Museum staff may not listen to the radio while working. It's above our pay grade. Apparently.
So they say that the gift store must be themed. I think that's what they're trying to say. But then I have Sonic the Hedgehog plush toys, which are not really in line with the theme of the museum. Well, actually, maybe they are, because I do have Sonic statues. I have
Visit
stuff dressed as Tails and so forth. So maybe it is themed, actually. So I think there are two scuba divers, or in the two marine life experts in the aquarium, which seems a bit too much, I think. Only two of them in the same aquarium. They're just walking around.
Harrison Wolf on 2 Point Radio. Welcome back. That first trick, the old crying bear routine, is for when it's already too late. But what about avoiding trouble? Well, how about using the shadows? A cloak of darkness has shielded many from harm and sun irritation. So stick to the shadows, move at night, and if necessary, take an umbrella or sun hat.
Guests are reminded that the museum accepts disposable income.
Hello. Hi there.
Guests are reminded that if you don't seem interested, you probably seem stupid.
Just some snack machines, yeah. Just put the donation box in front of the guy. Donate.
Guests found talking in incomplete sentences will be told, stop. visit, please consider donating. I won't see any of it, but still. Your ticket does not support re-entry. I can offer to stamp your hand, but it does not mean a thing.
That leads me to my final tip for laying low. Stay moving, like the wind or time. Be the loose orange on the deck of the ship of life. Keep it rolling. Above all else, you've got to trust that you know when it's time to go. See ya.
Yeah, of course I can't put it outside, but yeah, I'm just trying my luck. Because it looks like I'm running low on space as well.
Prehistoric items have been here for thousands of years. I know the feeling.
Alright, then I think I'm going to quit. I'm going to end the stream for today. So thanks everyone for watching, really appreciate it. Have a great rest of the day or evening, depending on where you are. And take care. So I'll see you soon. Thanks everyone and bye.